evening and welcome to Shall We Dance Search for the Dance Superstars. Thank you very much to the Philippine All-Stars. You truly make us Filipinos proud. Eto na, hot and wild. 2 words to describe what to expect on the dance floor tonight, and those are the same 2 words to describe my co-host for tonight. Please welcome John Avila.
Oh, hi Lucy.
Hi, John.
Hot and wild, wow.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I joined you here on Shall We Dance, and now I am back.
Wala. You were busy. You were busy.
Yeah, kind of busy. Anyway, it seems now I'm in the midst of a very important evening because tonight is the night we will find out which 2 pairs will be moving on to the finals.
You are right, John. We started the season with 9 pairs, and through our weekly competitions, isa-isa na ngang nagpaalam ang ating mga pares. Nalagas na sila pa isa-isa. Tuloy na talaga ang eliminations, at dahil walang natanggal last week, ngayong gabi, hindi lang isa, kundi 2 pares ang magpapaalam.
Who could it be? Friends, here are our top 4 pairs.
Pair number 1, Saisi Aguila and Johnny Amar.
Pair number 2, Gab Valenciano and Jasmine Nabelgas.
Pair number 3, Jopay Pagya and Mark Cruz.
And finally, pair number 4, Danilo Barrios and Stephanie Subalo.
Instead of breaking the tie of our bottom 2 pairs last week, the decision was to let them go through this week to give them the opportunity to perform their most important dance ever. And their fate is in the hands of our distinguished panel of judges. Our high-powered performance expert, Regine Tolentino.
Our technical expert on Latin and ballroom, world-class dance diva Edna Ledesma.
And our technical expert for jazz and contemporary, dance master Douglas Nieras.
Our judges will be having a very entertaining evening with what our pairs have prepared. For tonight, we will highlight 2 of the favorite dances of our challengers, the rumba and contemporary dance.
So let's begin with our first contemporary dance performance for the evening. Pair number 1 has been very consistent in getting praises from our judges. Let's take a look at the preparations of ex-housemate Saisi Aguila and her partner, Johnny Amar.
Search for the dance superstars. Sensual, erotic, and emphasized by a relatively slow hip movement is how our next dance is described. Let's take a peek at how our good boy Gab Valenciano and his partner Jasmine plan to attack the rumba.
Give me the green.
Now here is another contemporary dance from our next pair, John.
Thank you, Lucy. Based on the past weeks, our pairs seem to be enjoying their contemporary dance routines. And they also seem to be doing quite well. Will this dance also bring out the best from Sex Bomb Jopay and our partner Mark? Let's find out from them. The final pair have experienced some ups and downs throughout the competition, and that has kept them on their toes. Will the rumba be the key for them to stay up and grab that elusive slot in the finals? Let's check out the preparations of Danilo and Steph.
We are back on your favorite dance show, Shall We Dance Search for the Dance Superstars. I want to ask you, John, have you learned some tips already when it comes to dancing from the time that you started here on the show?
Well, not really, but I'm getting there. Pero I'm so amazed na on how our challengers move. Sana nga I can dance like them someday.
God is fair. Guwapo ka na, so that's enough.
Thanks.
Sabi nga nila kung susobra pa daw, hindi ka na tao. But, that said, you still have a chance to learn how to move like a master of the dance floor kung magpapaturo ka sa ating special performer. She is a true pride of the Filipinos in the field of ballroom dancing. Here to do a racy samba. Please welcome World Ballroom Champion, Edna Ledesma. Thank you, Miss Edna. That was racy and wonderful indeed. And of course, we'd like to thank her partner, Miguel de la Serna. John, have you made a decision already?
Yes, I've made a decision. I'm so glad I'm not in the shoes of the top 4.
So am I.
Can you imagine how they're feeling?
I know. All the tension. To our viewers, if hindi pa kayo nakadecide, maybe this quick recap of tonight's performances will help you watch this. I am so glad I'm not a judge dahil kung ako talagang tatanungin, ayokong pumili. Did you see how good they were?
They were really good. I guess that's one of the advantages of being a host and not a challenger. It lessens the tension.
Yes, but you know, maybe you haven't heard of it yet, but we have a tradition here in the show.
Ano yun?
Lahat ng co-host ko dapat maging challenger. Nagiging challenger talaga sila. Are you up?
Totoo ba
Are you
yun?
up? Yes, it's
Yeah,
true.
I guess I'm up for anything.
You're up for anything. Anak ko, aabangan ko yan. You're up for anything, ha? Pero pati ako puno ng tensyon, especially now that we are about to make the big announcement. In front of you are our top 4 pairs. Which 2 pairs will say goodbye? And which 2 pairs are moving on to the finals to become our very first dance superstars? If everyone is ready, we will begin. Once again, we will be dividing the pairs into 2 groups. Group A on the left, please, and Group B on the right. Gab and Jasmine, you are in Group A. Danilo and Steph, you are in Group B. Saisi and Johnny, you are in Group A. Jopay and Mark, you are in Group B. John, take over.
Okay, let's start with Group A. Gab and Jasmine, our judges loved your sensuality, but felt you were both nervous. They even questioned if your dance was enough for the semi-finals. Saisi and Johnny, our judges saw your honesty in dancing with each other, but they were not too sure if it's the dance for you to make it.
Now let's go to Group B. Danilo and Steph, our judges said that you both looked good. You had a lot of electricity happening. At sabi nga ni Tito Douglas, this is it. Jopay and Mark, na thankfully walang sakit sa totoong buhay. Our judges love the dance na may sincere feelings daw. There was honesty and a clear storyline. Pero it's not as good as your previous dances. That said, who are the 2 pairs that will move on to the finals? The answer to that question is coming up right after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back to Shall We Dance? Search for the dance superstars. Before the break, we grouped our top 4 into 2 groups. In Group A are Gab and Jasmine and Saisi and Johnny. In Group B are Danilo and Steph and Jopay and Mark.
2 of these pairs will be moving on to our finals. Which 2 pairs are the lucky ones? Here's Lucy for the announcement. Lucy.
Our 2 lucky pairs moving on to the finals are they are in just 1 group, and that winning group is Group B. Congratulations, Danilo and Steph, and Jopay and Mark.
You guys automatically have a slot in the finals, kaya ngayon pa lang, you can start rehearsing na.
Now, here's a bit of important news. Gab and Jasmine and Saisi and Johnny, listen up. Gab and Jasmine and Saisi and Johnny, I have some news for you. Don't lose hope because may chance pa kayong pumasok sa finals dahil sa wild card round. Here's the catch. To get to that last remaining slot, you have to compete 1 more time, not only with each other but with 2 previously eliminated pairs na pinili ng ating mga judges. John, who are they?
And the other 2 lucky pairs joining our wildcard competition are Mickey Pers and Rain Trinidad and Sexbomb Cheche and Dice C.
And who knows, baka galing pa sa wild card ang magiging una natin Shall We Dance? Search for the Dance Superstars champion. Next week, abangan nyo who will be that one lucky pair to move into the finals.
That's right. The excitement is not over till we find our very first Dance Superstars.
Magkita-kita ulit tayo next week for more power pack dances, including one dance off na talagang ikakagulat ninyo. Di ba, John? Abangan next Sunday dito lang sa Shall We Dance? Search for the Dance Superstars.